Okay, I'm coming to you with another one already. Can you believe that? Another one already. Okay, let's get started. Me living in Utah, I see things around me every day that make me say, what in the hell? I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, born and raised Kansas City, Missouri, and moved up here to Utah. Got stranded up here in Utah, trying to find my way home or somewhere other than here. Anyway, so let me start off by telling you some of the things that irks the holy shit out of me. Sorry for the language, but we're just gonna say how I feel. Okay, let's talk about being a mother. Everybody out there that has children know being a mother, it is a learning experience. Nobody has been brought to this world or put on this earth and automatically knew they were going to be a parent or that they were going to be a good parent. But we also come from women, men, mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers to know better. Okay? One of the things I want to kind of talk about is kids being outside with no clothes on. I have a neighbor. I love my neighbor to death. Don't get me wrong. When you want to talk about inside a person that really has a good heart, but just somewhere in there it's like that Jerry curl that just don't quite turn, she's that one. Okay. It bothers me because I live in an apartment complex, okay? And I have company come over. I have friends that want to come over. And when they see a little butt spanking naked little girl running up and down the street, what do you think goes through their head? Yeah. It is so embarrassing. Put some clothes on your kids. I have never in the 35 years of being on this earth ever seen another woman, another mother allow her child in 100-degree weather run up and down asphalt driveway start naked. We'll be sitting outside chit-chatting away. Baby will come out of the house. Now keep in mind this child is only 2 years old. No shirt, no pants, no diaper, no shoes, no socks, no nothing. Swoop, she'll go down to the next apartment complex to go play. And I say, hey neighbor, I'm not going to say her name, why don't you put some clothes on her? Oh, well, today is wash day. What the hell? I don't care if I didn't have, I don't care, okay? It puts you on the borderline of what do you say or do? Is it your place to say something or isn't it your place to say something? Or do you feel like you're backstabbing because in your mind or you think out to yourself or you talk to your kids like, that's ridiculous, you know? Believe it or not, I don't know what world she lives in, but there's perverts. I'll be the first one to tell you. There's perverts. Could you see a man, a pervert, watching a little 2-year-old girl going down to the next apartment complex with no clothes on? Little vajayjay hanging, and her little butt just hanging all over the place. I'm trying to keep this cool. Bothers me to death, and I don't know what to say to this neighbor. So maybe if anybody has any suggestions on what I can say to the neighbor without offending her, without offending her husband, because it makes me want to go to him as a man to know that your little girl this is outside with no clothes on. I mean, and you're not gonna say nothing? It's okay with you as a man? I can't comprehend it. Now, in Kansas City, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's no way. In Kansas City or probably anywhere else on this God's green earth, you see the kids with shoes, socks, drawers, all that before they come in. They might be dirty, snotty nose, stinking, Lord knows, but they have some clothes on. Here in Utah, they let their babies walk around with no shoes on. They walk around here with just diapers on and wrap them around in the blanket. I've seen them in the winter, dead winter, and as you know, Utah is the ski country. Snow is up to here on you, okay? I've seen girls with their babies outside with no socks or shoes on and wrapped in a blanket. Can't comprehend that. Bugs me. And this is all living in Utah. Another thing that's bothering me is that I have a neighbor. When my company comes to visit me, I hurry up and shuffle them right on into the house. Or I'll go visit. Because regardless of what my house look like, it still makes it look kind of bad. Anytime I have company come over and they go, what's that smell? And you know damn well it's coming from your neighbor's house. And when the smell is so bad that you can smell it outside of your home, outside of your dwellings, clean up. Clean. Clean. How are you going to have a cat, a dog, a bird, a fish in your house stink, filth, a mess? What do you say? Except for, I need to move. The only thing that saves me here in Utah is that there aren't any roaches. You know, you don't see a lot of rodents and rats. I'm very surprised because it's a funky mess. And I keep all this in because I don't want to talk about it. I have other neighbors that talk about it. You know, they'd be like, girl, did you smell that? Girl, do you see that? But I don't put myself in a predicament where somebody can come back and say, well, Sheree said. So I keep it in. This is my therapy. What in the hell? Only living in Utah. Well, I'm not going to say that because, honey, I've seen worse when it comes to house cleaning, you know. But when you open up your door and the stench of your house come outside, or when somebody comes to your door and it's a 0 degrees outside, but yet and still you see fruit flies, something ain't right. What do you do? Come on, YouTube. Holla at a sister. What do you do? My neighbors. I feel like sometimes I want to be like, hey, you know, go to Walmart or somewhere or DI somewhere and get some clothes and be like, girl, look what I found in a bag on the corner. But I mean, I just don't know what to do. It's a mess and it's really bothering me and I don't know what to do. But, you know, this is terrible. This is unbearable. This is unbelievable. Anybody suggestions on how not to offend the neighbor yet? Tell the neighbor, hey, look, you know, I don't want my company coming over and seeing your little girl's vajayjay run down the street. How do you say that to your neighbor without feeling like, you know, you're offending them? Man. As you can see, all I can say is, oh my gosh, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm living around. I don't know if this is country living or what. This ain't Green Acres now. I mean, I know there's a lot of farms and stuff out here in Utah, but dang. So anybody with any suggestions? My ears are open. Talk to me. Any suggestions? Or if I need to just shut the hell up and mind my own business, say, Sheree, shut the hell up and mind your own business, and I'll do that. So I just kind of want to come to you with that because, like I said, after I finished my first video, I went outside and that's what I walked out to. So that's why I'm like, oh gosh. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This was just like a little rant, little rave Oh, and it felt so good. Alrighty then. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to me rant. Bye.